down, yes? And then catch the ball, and then run down the right wing, and then cross it into that's it. You know that for Bucky? Yes, that's it, Bucky. No! Yes? A footballer I talk about now. Please. Okay? Alright. I need to say, I like, my man is talking about celebration and clapping. I would like us to say 3 cheers to my brethren. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Listen, you, I'll be that done.
Good evening, everyone. Big up yourself, everybody. The Teape family from Beverly, Sonia, Sandra, and John. And I just wanted to say Earl's my brother too. Yeah, and something, I was reminded of something today. I remember how bombastic Earl was when he was young. And back in the day, we never used to have no Netflix and Apple TV and everything. We used to have to go and catch the movies in the cinema. So Jaws came out, and Earl said, we're going to the cinema, right? So we think it's down East Ham he's going. Earl said, we're going to watch Jaws in Romford. So, and that's just the way it was. He was fearless. Anywhere he wanted to go, he went. So we went to Romford, and I think we just about got in. I don't know if anybody was here who was there that night, but they run us out of that town. They, about 40 man, I think there was there that night. They ran us out of that town. Maybe, I don't know what it was, right? But they ran us out. And Earl was just bombastic. And I remember that of him. He's my brother. And the streets was our mother and father. Yeah, and we loved him, man.
Yeah. Respect. Oh, yeah.
It's my cousin. Love her, you know. One of my cousins, you know. This man always gave me inspiration. It's one thing we do, you know. Say, Raja, boom, bam. Raja, boom, bam. It was always serious. It's like on this thing here, like it was just constructive. He always give you some form of constructive advice to how you should push your life and what you're supposed to be doing tomorrow. Yeah. Anytime you see her, yeah, I would always see her like every single family function. If you left none of them, man. Every family function, you see her. I don't really see them on the road like that now. Our family, half of the people in this family, you know. The family's so big, you don't even realize. See? So, you ain't really got no time to go down with the family, you know. When you see them, you know. But when we see Earl, it's not only that. I used to play football with the Crusaders, same way, like Earl and the ball like that. From a little, and I go and I run up and down. So Earl is definitely an inspiration to me. Earl is definitely high vibrational. Earl don't really know no folly. Yeah? Positive, high vibrational, yeah? It's inspirational, yeah? So Earl is missed by the whole away. As you can see the on this. The whole of the people to come out, and I 1 and 2 people. It's full up, man.
Earl is not coming here today.
Yeah? So, see there? So there's so much love right now in this environment, you know. And it's only because of my cousin Earl. So I'm so impressed with everything. See?
Listen.
So everybody will come out
Listen.
to see Earl. Not them time I know, because he's historical, you know. You can't happen again, you know. We love the whole I know. Manners and respect.
Yes.
Every one of you.
Love you too. Love you too.
Straight high vibration.
Big up, man. We got Teape talk, first cousin. So, Earl was the general of the house, you know. I stayed in the house with Sandra and John, Dave, and the mother, Murphy. Yes. And she, you look up B, she has to call Sandra. We can't ball out the word there, yeah. And Uncle Popeye, bitch lick me again to know. Earl, the general, who teach my 50 pence? Where's my money? Right, I took up a run about that door. But see, Earl, love him, man, because he's about peace. Yeah, he's about family. And he didn't pay. One man said, man play with that, it's trouble. But Earl, love you, miss you. You're up there with Uncle Popeye, my dad who passed 2 years ago. Yeah?
Sharon, Cherise, yeah, can't forget her now. But Sandra, love my cousin because she had me when I was low, yeah, she picked me up. Never forget, I love you for that, Sandra. Real queen, yeah. But you see, Earn, big up Earn. Hip hip, hip hip, hip hip, hip up more. And God bless the Earn. You hear me? Love you. Bless her.
What can I say? I would say he's my closest school friend in a funny way, because usually you don't see a school friend other than these type of meetings and get-togethers. But I worked at...
Pick your phone closer to your
Okay.
lip. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So I worked at Canary
speak
Wharf
up.
for 20 years. So did Earl. I used to see Earl 3 times a week. And we speak for half an hour every lunchtime, 3 times a week for 20 years. So I never went to his house and never went to my house, but we saw each other so often. And it was always, you always can reason with him, you know. And I didn't, you know, I heard all the stories and all that. And today I was coming here and I spoke to my mum and said, Mum, remember, because she's a little bit forgetful. I said, Mum, I remember I'm going to Earl's funeral.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Listen, it's actually impolite not to give the lady an address if you're here. If you want to speak outside, please do so, but allow this woman to speak.
Yeah, so I said to my mum, I'm going to Earl's funeral today. She said, yes, me remember. She doesn't remember a lot, but she remembers what she wants to remember. She said, I remember when I was about 11 or 12. Wow. The boy so bright came to the house, knocked the door, and told my mom, I want to date your daughter. Brighty. And the thing is though, but I saw him as a friend. I never imagined. I didn't even know they liked me. And my mom said, you sure? Yeah, well, no. And also, my dad and his dad were friends. I think that's why he knew, no matter what, my dad was never going to run him like that because he was... But I said, Mom, how could you remember this? She said, yeah. He said he liked you. And, you know, there's just so many things about him that's just so... He's just so down to earth and level-headed. And while working in Canary Wharf, so I'm dressed up in my suit, you know, and sometimes I'm walking with my team. And I'll say, hold on, I just got to say hello to my friend. Now, you know, when he's ready, he ain't coming here, the beard is messed up, the doggery is dirty, and he's no business. So anyways, I'm there, click in my suit, and I go and I kiss and I hug him, I go back, and I can see my team are staring at me, because they don't look like me. I can see, they're staring at me, and I say, how'd you know me? So I said, he's my good friend, he's my, you know, my family friend, went to school together. He said, so what school did you go to? Because they couldn't see connection, but you know what? Now, past him, I don't care who I'm with, I don't care if his ears got cold, because he's a lovely man. And God
so we went to school with Earl. He played football with Michael, and we've known him, it feels like forever. Last saw him in January and he was in such good spirits. It was so lovely to see him. But you know, the abiding memory I have of Earl that can't leave me, I don't know why, was the Queen's 25th Jubilee. We lived in Meany Road and we were having a street party.
75.
What is it? Yes, we were having the street party and I was out there with my mum, my sisters, and we were all there in the street party. And then I look up and I see these 4 boys, Michael Campbell, Earl Teape, Michael Bird, and I think Michael was there as well, all walking down the road like big boys, and I hid under the table. Because it wasn't cool to be at the street party, right?
No.
So, and I will always remember Earl just being just Earl, you know? Earl was just Earl. Wherever you saw him, as Lorraine said, he was just Earl. And I love that about him. And he will be loved and missed by everybody. And he's probably looking down and going, yes. Right, to see us all here send him off in such a wonderful, wonderful style. So, on behalf of the Campbell family, Paul's already said something. something, and on behalf of the Teape family, thank you all for coming out and doing such a marvellous, marvellous job of sending off our brother Earl. Thank you.
Absolutely.
For me to beat what everyone has just said, yeah? I'm in the reggae industry for many years. And
Yes.
If you look around, there's a picture coming on the wall. And my mind cries out, know that she's gone. You got to be there. Still lying, hanging on the wall. Come on! And respect that. I can remember being in Forest Gate as a young gentleman. Earl, Little John, and all the massive. But a lot of people in East London and especially Forest Gate do not know where those people came from before they move into Forest Gate, yeah? Everyone used to live in Bow. And then, when they realized houses in Forest Gate was 240 pounds.
One minute. You don't talk, go on, talk, go outside, please. This is disrespectful. My cousin thing, please. Go outside if you want to talk. Yeah? This is a serious thing. Let the people them talk. Please.
As I said, my name is Connie Robinson, and I've been in the reggae music with Barry Summer, Sanchez, and some of the top reggae artists, I used to manage it. But as Bob Marley said, could you be loved, I be loved? And those songs went over the world and becomes #1. But people do not know, without Jamaica, there never would be a British museum. Never would be. So the people of Jamaica, what they create for England, we have to respect them. So tonight and today, let's give 1 minute silence for Earl and his family, please. Silent, please. Totally silent, we won't. Honor, respect, yeah.
Could you help him get through his theory? Anyway, the following day, he came in and he was, oh, I can't believe it. I said, I know him. I play football with him. He said, okay, no problem. Helped him with his theory. He got through the past. 41 years later, I never knew that this guy would be my best friend. He come to every family event that we had. He introduced me to his family. We went actually everywhere together, every weekend. He got me into his uncle's house and we played dominoes and cards for 28 years for every weekend. As I was saying, if you look around the room from left to right, you'll see everybody in here that's had a piece of Earl at some time, at some point of his life. Whatever situation, whatever circumstances. It's not right for me to stand there and say that I'm his best friend. Well, it probably is in a sense, but having said that, everyone you see here today are all his best friends. Everyone, we're all important to this guy. This guy is a massive part of my life, you know, and he means so much to me, and I'm going to miss him dearly. And I know that everybody else in this room is also going to miss him dearly. And I just need to say thank you to Sandra and the family for asking me to be involved with the Nine Night and asking my opinion and bits and pieces, and they've felt me very welcomed, and very welcomed, and called me every day to find out how I am, and I won't lie, I've shed a few tears.
Part the truth, tell the people how you
Shed a
feel.
few tears.
For real.
Just to leave you on this note, it's I don't know if it's irrelevant or not. I went to Paris last weekend for my 60th. My children treated me and came with me along with their uncle and young Jay over in the corner. And he said to me, Dad, he said, there's a program that comes on called Ted Lasso. He said, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. He said, Dad, what's the program? It's basically about a guy that comes to England and he manages a football club, and it's sort of a fantasy Premiership League type thing and bits and pieces. Anyway, I'm tuned into it, and on Saturday morning I was watching the programme. I don't know if anyone's seen it. And I was just sitting there, and the team that had to win the game for promotion, their final game, and they was given a penalty kick. And I'm not superstitious one bit. The camera went down to the ball, he put the ball down on the spot kick of the penalty, and as the camera went down, on the side of the guy's boots was R.I.P. Earl.
Wow.
I had to rewind it. So fuck me, excuse my language.
Real.
And I sat there and a tear come out my eye, and I just had all visions of Earl rings me every Friday, about clockwork, for 25, 30 years, every Friday, ask me how I am. All I know is that it's a massive part of my life that's just been taken away from me, selfishly on my behalf. And I'm going to miss him so much, and it's just a sad thing that he never got to see his beloved West Ham
For real.
win the trophy on my birthday.
Right. There you go.
Congratulations, Earl.
There you go.
Happy 60th.
Absolutely. Yeah.
First of all, I expect to see Earl here today. The reason being, I always see him at every family event, every funeral. Earl is, how can I put it? I'll describe him as easy, warm. I don't know if many people know this, but one of my brother's funeral, I got really emotional, and I saw her walking in, and I went and I hugged Earl, and I was sobbing on his shoulders, and Earl just said, "Don't worry, it's all right, darling, don't worry." And the reason I could have done that was because he is such an easy person. He is very, very warm, or he was a very warm person. And yeah, I would say he was one of my favourite cousin as well. And I can't believe that he's not here. Thank you.
Dookie, Teape, Manor Park, E.T., shift leader, to name a few of his nicknames. Earl started his role as a maintenance operator in Canary Wharf in 2004 and worked within the sorry, I've got to keep scrolling thing because I can't get it thing. Retail department for the entire 19 years he was with us. I had the pleasure to spend 18 of those 19 years alongside Earl as his shift partner for over a decade. Earl had the old school mentality when it came to work, always in early, because he used to get up about 3:30 and he started work at 7. So I can tell you that because I used to get the texts. Getting jobs done first and then relax. Earl was a hard worker and rarely would miss a day off work, except for his annual leave. Earl, 6 days would be when he make it known to all that it wasn't feeling well 3 days beforehand. Yeah, you find that book. Earl was employed as a painter decorator and is the only painter I knew who didn't like to paint. Earl would muck in with all the trades and he wasn't the heart and soul of the team. Many of his colleagues, past, present, and here today would agree his passing will be a massive hole in Canary Wharf. Earl never liked to take praises or accolades. Earl just liked to come to work, do his duties, get paid, go home to friends and family. He was a shift leader to many, a voice of reason, and a barrel of laughs along the way. With this cheesy grin, I cannot underestimate the effect Earl had on me, teaching me right from wrong as a teenager, mainly wrong, straight out of school to the man I am today. And I will be forever grateful for him, for his wisdom, generosity and warmth. Earl was a kind-hearted man who was so caring and always asking after your family. I have many stories involving Earl and could be here all day. Later, when we celebrate his wonderful life, I will share some with you. To Earl's family, I cannot fathom your heartbreak of losing your father, brother, uncle, cousin, granddad. He really was one in a million. To Terry, Jamelia and Mason, above the trials and tribulations of what life brings, your dad was extremely proud of all his children. His love was unconditional and he will be watching over you closely. I will always speak with Earl about going on holiday with him to Florida, then to Jamaica to show me the real reggae vibe with Guinness punch in hand. We will put that on hold now, mate, until we meet again. Like our beloved West Ham would sing, like our dreams, they fade and die. You, LT, will never fade, die from our memories. God bless you, brother.
as I watch you walk through the door, and I wave goodbye to you. But my heart cries out to know that you are gone. Does it have to be there?